Mom, and today we're gonna play some Bear and Breakfast. My goal for today is to turn the little shack into the coziest motel around. Can see I have no guests. Gotta kick everybody out because otherwise can't edit the rooms. It took me several minutes to figure out that I could not just, empty everything out. My inventory is full of food. Go figure. Nothing like a totally empty room to inspire you to make something beautiful. After a while, what I figured is we would end up making a couple of standard size rooms, and then we would use the leftover space to make one like bigger room. Okay, so now we have 4 small rooms, 1 big room, and then we have like an office area for the front. I do like the idea of having like a lobby, and we're gonna put the more comfortable beds in all of the bedrooms. I can't wait for them to give me some slightly nicer beds than these. I want to change colors or something, but there's no like customization option the way there is in Animal Crossing. So we're just going with the blue beds because that's the nicest one I got. Due to my compulsive hoarding, I have so many resources that my inventory is almost always full. So I have plenty of wood to make as many fancy beds as we need, which, we only need a couple for here. At first, I positioned this so that we could always go around the back and stand behind it. But it turns out that the people walk up to it. So I've put the interactable area facing the front door. Left over from when I demolished everything, we have a bunch of decorative items. I'm going to use those up first of all, and then we'll go buy more to see what we need to fill out. I like to have a light in every single room because otherwise it gets dark. What can I say? So I think we're going to put these oil lamps in every single room, and then we'll add some extra lamps here and there. The oil lamps are convenient because they go on the wall, so they don't take up any floor space or any like top of cabinet space or whatever. But I think in order to maximize decoration, we are going to add a little chest of drawers in each of the rooms, even though it's not like in the smaller rooms, you're not really going to be able to like walk up to it or whatever. Listen, I'm not an expert. I'm just a bear. I'm doing my best. I don't really know if windows affect the score at all. I don't think that they do, but I do still like to add windows to every room because it feels like, if you were staying in a nice place, you would have a window, wouldn't you? So the fancy room gets 2 windows. I struggled with these carpets for ages. Bear and Breakfast, listen to me. Give me more carpets. Give me square carpets. It is a little bit difficult to tell which way these small furniture items are facing. It doesn't really matter if they're sideways or not, I guess, because no one actually interacts with them, but it just feels weird to plop them on the ground and not know if they're facing the wall or facing inside the room, right? I don't know. I understand that the entire game has been designed with this particular, view in mind, but in my brain, in my heart, what I want is for them to let me rotate it just a little. Just let me rotate it just a little so we can see all the things. Possum clock has caused me a lot of grief. I love the possum clock and I want 30 of them everywhere, but they're expensive. So I have to ration myself in the possum clock department, only put a couple of them around. But then where do I put the possum clock? Do I put it in the lobby? Is that prominent enough? Is that a special enough space for possum clock? I'm still not sure. Because the humans are filthy, I constantly have tons of trash to sell. So we have unlimited budget to get as many decoration items as we could possibly want. And I'm just gonna load up. After mercifully providing all of these people with carpets, now we gotta go into hanging shit on the wall stage. We're going to put lamps in everybody's rooms, and then we're going to figure out what to do with some of these paintings, some of the windows, and then the little knickknacks come last. Ideally, every single room will have 2 things on top of their chest of drawers. That way we can maximize decoration score. Because I am a little bit of a freak, I cannot have 2 of the same decoration items on the same dresser in the same room. So I'm trying to stagger them, and I think it turned out pretty good. Hallway still looking chilly, so trying to find a place for this carpet. I don't know if that's gonna work out though, let's be honest. Unsatisfied with the number of vases in these rooms, I've decided to come back to the garbage dump and purchase some more potted plants. I mean, it's not like they're gonna go to waste. We will use them eventually. And And last but not least, some questionable paintings to put in the remainder of the room so that we can get all that good wall space covered. Starting to get dark. Again, with orientation shenanigans, like which way is the painting facing? Is it facing inside the room? Is it facing the wall? Is it backwards? Where does it go? Looking cute at the front desk. We're ready to bring in some guests. Let's bring in the fancy guests. You can see our decoration score is through the roof. Exactly what I expected for the coziest little cabin, shack, hotel, Airbnb you'll ever see in your life. We're bringing the fancy peeps for the big bucks because I need them for some of my future projects. And with that, here's what it looks like with the walls up. Bear breakfast, it looks a little sus with the walls up. It's difficult to see all the things in the room, but you can kind of tell. I think it turned out pretty cute. The walls are looking snazzy. Now let me know in the comments, do the walls get snazzier if the decoration score goes up? Because it seems like they do. I mean, I don't know who's coming in to paint them, but certainly isn't me. I don't know how to paint. I am a bear. I cannot stress this enough. I am a bear. All right. Guests are on the way. Everything is good to go. Let us stand awkwardly in front of our place before we can go to bed and get ready for our people. Look at the people. Yes, welcome people to my hotel. Please check in an orderly fashion. You will notice that it is extremely cozy. Thrilled. And of course, as a human man and not at all a bear in a pair of pants, I am happy to greet you at the door. Yes, yes, yes. And with that, I think we've succeeded in making the coziest little cabin in Bear and Breakfast. Want to see more Bear and Breakfast decoration videos? Let me know in the comments. You can come and visit me every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday live on twitch.tv/MrsMothmom at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope I will see you there. Have a beautiful night, everyone. Mwah! Your mom signing off.